Hey everyone, this is Ian at ESLExpertz.com. I'm going to walk you through the latest resource in the shop. It's called Never Enough. It's a game to practice your adverbs of frequency and quantity. It's geared for your A1 practice or your A2 review. So let's take a look. We're going to look at the PDF and the online version in two different ways. So here's the PDF. Now, this resource is full of material. You can see, if you look through here, we've got some game boards and then a lot of game pieces. So there's a lot of vocabulary, there's a lot of material. This is one of these resources that you can print it out, cut it out, and use it over and over and over again. Especially if you laminate your resources or your games or your activities, then you can have something for literally years and years and years. I've got my two game boards here, and then these are the game cards. So we have frequency practice and quantity practice. And the way you're going to be doing this kind of game on Zoom is you can play everybody together if you want, and they're going to be responding to these different cards, and they want to be using as many of your adverbs as you can. So everyone's playing as a group, and if you can, if it's possible, it'd be great to maybe note or make a mark every time one has been used, maybe a different color for each player. Or if you want, you could even say, well, once you use one of these, you can't use it again. But if you want to, then you could just continue to mark a score. Or maybe one person can only use each one once. And then after 15 cards or 10 cards or whatever it is, then you can just simply count up who has the most points and they win. So this is when you play as a group on Zoom, fairly easy. Let's go see how it looks if you want to play multiplayer on Google Meet. So here I have everything set up on Google Meet. I have 4 students, so I have 4 frames. And I want to be able to play any of the variants in the instructions, so I'm going to copy and paste both of the game boards, the quantity game board and the frequency game board. And also I'm going to open up my, my game cards in separate windows over on the left. And I will be able to use the screen sharing function in Google Meet to either share just one of the themes, or I can share all of them at once. And it's that simple. Every student has their own game board. You can play any of the intended offline versions of the game now with this method. So you've got your Zoom, you can play as a group, or you can use Google Meet and play individually. So it's that easy, and hopefully you will be able to practice the adverbs of frequency and quantity with your students today. Happy teaching.